While you were scrolling, China built the future, not tomorrow's future. A future that's already here. A car that drives itself to you from 2 kilometers away. An SUV that can float on water. Trains that fly faster than planes. Airports where your face is your ticket. An entire highway built by robots. This isn't a movie. This is China, right now. While the world talks about AI, China's kids are already learning it in school. While you wait for pizza, their drones deliver it in 15 minutes. While you sit in traffic, their cars are dancing. While you debate whether robots will take jobs, China already has millions of them working. While you worry about privacy, China has built an entire nation on cameras. While you wonder if electric cars will ever be practical, China charges them faster than you pump gas. The gap isn't closing. It's getting wider every single day. In the next few minutes, you will see technology that feels impossible. You will see cars that summon themselves. You will see robots that can do kung fu. And you will see why the future isn't coming. It's already here. And China is leading it. Let's dive in. The clock on the wall says 7:30 p.m. Your stomach is starting to growl. You pull out your phone and order a pizza. And then you wait. You wait for 30 long minutes. But in China, that wait is over. A company called Meituan built a drone army. They bring your food in just 15 minutes. They have already made over 300,000 successful deliveries. That's like feeding a whole city from the sky. The drones fly to special drop-off boxes. You don't even have to wait for a delivery person. No awkward small talk at the door. No wondering if you should tip more or less. No delivery guy getting lost trying to find your apartment. Just your food, hot and fresh, waiting in a secure box on your balcony. In the countryside, the drones are even bigger. JD.com drones can carry up to 30 kilograms. They call it a pickup truck in the air. This connects villages that never had fast delivery. Remote farmers who used to wait weeks for supplies now get packages in hours. Mountain villages cut off by snow now receive medicine by drone. An 80-year-old grandmother in rural Sichuan ordered reading glasses online and got them the next morning. This isn't just convenience. This is transforming how 1 billion people live. This is more than just getting dinner. It's a whole new supply chain in the sky. If drones can bring your food, wait until you see what's driving your car. Imagine you're leaving the store with your hands full. Your car is parked far away. You don't want to walk, so you just call its name. Simo, come pick me up. And then you see it. A car driving all by itself. It stops right in front of you. This is the GU01. It's the first car with a real AI brain. Its brain is called SIMO. You can talk to it like a friend. It has 11 cameras and 5 radars. That's more sensors than a military drone. It can see everything around it and drive perfectly in a busy city. But here's the shocker. Most people in China are not scared of this at all. They are happy to let a robot car drive them around. They trust the AI more than they trust human drivers. A grandmother in Shanghai takes a robo-taxi to the market every morning. Teenagers use these cars like Uber, but there's no driver to rate. Parents send their kids to school in autonomous vehicles and track them on their phones. While in other countries, people are still afraid to try. China is already living in the future. But if you think a talking car is amazing, wait until you see the car that can float. Imagine you are stuck in a huge traffic jam. There is no way to move forward. Or imagine you see a tiny parking spot. It looks too small for your car. In China, they built a car that solves these problems. It's called the BYD Yangwang U8. This car can spin all the way around in one place. It can also slide sideways into a parking spot, like a crab walking on the beach. But here is the truly amazing part. This SUV can drive right into water. It can float like a boat. If there is a flood, you just drive through it. The car can stay on top of the water for 30 minutes. That's not a gimmick. That's a lifesaver. In 2023, floods hit Henan province and trapped thousands of cars. But drivers with the Yangwang U8 just floated right through the flooded streets. Emergency crews couldn't believe what they were seeing on the news. This is not a car from a movie. You can buy this right now. But wait, there is a car that is even faster. The BYD U9 supercar can go from 0 to 100 in just 2.36 seconds. And this supercar can do something even more crazy. It can dance. You're on a long road trip. Your car's battery is low. You pull over to charge. You think you'll be there for hours, right? In China, that long wait is over. A company called BYD created a new kind of battery. It can charge so fast, 5 minutes gives you 400 kilometers of driving. That's like going from one city to another on a single bathroom break. They call it a 1 megawatt charging system. It's 1,000 times more powerful than charging your phone. Now, charging your car is faster than filling it with gas. Think about what that means for road trips. Think about what that means for taxi drivers who can't afford downtime. Think about what that means for the entire oil industry. Gas stations are already closing across China because nobody needs them anymore. This isn't just about saving time. It's about making old gas stations a thing of the past. But China didn't just stop with cars. They also built trains that don't even touch the ground. You're on a train going from one big city to another. You look at the clock and think, this will take all day. But in China, that long trip is getting much, much shorter. They built trains that don't even touch the ground. These trains float on magnets. It's called maglev. Imagine a train that goes faster than a plane. In a test, one of these trains reached over 620 miles per hour. That is faster than a plane flying in the sky. A trip that used to take 5.5 hours now takes only 2.5 hours. You could have lunch in one city and dinner in another, all in one afternoon. Business meetings that used to require overnight stays now happen in a single day. Families separated by distance can visit each other on weekends without losing a whole day to travel. Students studying in another city can come home for dinner and go back the same night. China is literally shrinking the distance between its cities. This isn't just a fast train. It could make short airplane flights a thing of the past. No more airports. No more long security lines. But while China is changing how adults travel, they are also changing how kids learn. A little girl sits in her classroom. She is only 6 years old. Her notebook is open, but she is not learning to write her name. She is learning how to talk to a computer. This is happening all over China. Millions of kids are learning AI. It is a mandatory class. They learn it before they even learn multiplication. Every child in Beijing must take AI class. They study it for at least 8 hours each year. 184 special schools are testing even more advanced programs. Think about that. When these kids grow up, they will speak AI like a language. They will control technology that we can't even imagine. While other countries wonder if AI is safe, China is creating a whole generation of experts. These kids are not just learning to use AI, they're learning to build it. By age 10, some of them are coding simple neural networks. By age 12, they're teaching robots to recognize faces and objects. By age 15, they're competing in national AI competitions with prizes worth millions. This isn't education. This is a factory for future tech giants. In 10 years, China will have millions of AI native workers. The rest of the world will be trying to catch up. And one day, those kids will operate machines that sound impossible, like building an entire highway without any people. A new highway is being built in China, but look closer at the construction site. There are no workers, not a single person, just giant machines. These are massive trucks. They drive all by themselves. Each truck can carry 85 tons. That's as heavy as 10 big elephants. They work in freezing cold, down to minus 40 degrees Celsius. No human driver, no brakes. It's not just trucks. There are 10 autonomous road rollers and 2 giant pavers, all building the road without any people. They are building the roads that other robots will drive on. China's goal is to have 5,000 of these robot trucks working by the end of this year. That's 5,000 construction sites running 24 hours a day with zero human labor. Roads that used to take 2 years to build are now done in 8 months. Costs have dropped by 40%. And workplace accidents? They've disappeared completely. These robots build the roads. But what happens when you get to the airport? No people there either. You walk into a busy airport. You think you'll wait in a long line. But in China, you just keep walking. You don't take out your ticket. You don't show them your ID. You just walk straight to your plane. How is this possible? At Shanghai Airport, your face is your ticket. Cameras scan you as you move. They know who you are in a second. You drop your bags. You pass through security. You get on your flight. All of this takes only 12 seconds. Beijing's biggest airport has over 600 smart cameras. They are watching everyone all the time. But this isn't just at airports. All across China, there are 200 million cameras. That's 4 times more than in the whole United States. They call it the Skynet system. It can find people who break the rules. It can even guess when a crime might happen. Police even wear special smart helmets. These helmets can scan a crowd and find a bad guy right away. In 2022, police in Zhengzhou found a fugitive in a crowd of 60,000 people at a concert. It took 7 seconds. The man had been on the run for 10 years. The AI spotted him, alerted the helmet, and officers arrested him before the show even started. But while cameras are watching everyone, China is also building machines that look just like people. In a lab in China, a small figure stands up on its own. It moves just like a person. It can run, jump, and even do perfect kung fu moves. This is the Unitree G1 robot. It's only as tall as a 10-year-old kid. But here's the crazy part. It's not just a toy. It can help clean your room or carry a bag. It can even fold itself up into a tiny box. And it only costs $16,000. But wait, there is more. They also built robot dogs. They are called Go-To. These robot dogs can do backflips and understand your voice. They can even take a photo for you. These robot dogs were already working at the big Asian Games. They carried heavy things for the athletes. They ran alongside marathon runners to film the race. They delivered medals on the podium during award ceremonies. They even performed a synchronized dance routine during the opening ceremony. Millions watched on TV and thought it was CGI. It wasn't. Those were real robots. But if you think a robot dog is cool, wait until you see the robots that look exactly like people. You're in a hospital. A nurse comes to draw your blood. You're afraid of the needle. But in China, a robot finds your vein. It's perfect every single time. No more painful pokes. Medicine is delivered by other robots. They bring the right drugs to the right room. No more long waits. Here's the real shocker. A doctor operates on a patient 8,000 kilometers away. They use special robots. What if the doctor is also a robot? Meet Dr. Alfred. He's an AI surgeon that looks and talks like a person. China built a full robot hospital. It has 14 robot doctors. They treat 3,000 patients in one day. Think about what that means for healthcare. No more waiting months for an appointment. No more doctor shortages in rural areas. AI doctors that never get tired. Never misdiagnose based on a bad mood. Never forget a patient's allergy. This one hospital treats more people in a day than most hospitals treat in a week. This isn't about one tech. China is building the entire future. While the world debates, China deploys. These aren't separate projects. They're one connected ecosystem. Your face unlocks your apartment, starts your car, pays for your groceries, and boards your flight. The drone that delivers your food communicates with the traffic system to avoid your self-driving car. The AI your kid learns in school will one day control the robot that builds your house. Everything talks to everything, and it all works together. The question is, can anyone catch up? China isn't building the future, they are already living in it. From AI cars to robot surgeons. This is all real, and it's happening now. Not in a tech demo, not in a prototype lab. In real cities, with real people, every single day. And every day the gap between China and the rest of the world gets a little bit wider. If this shocked you, subscribe. Which invention made you feel behind? Drop your answer in the comments.